Alright, Santorini's budget hotels, here we go. Like I did in my other videos about hotels, the prices I'm gonna show you are the ones for July and August. So if you're coming during the shoulder season, you are gonna find cheaper prices than this. Alright, budget hotels are mainly located in 4 areas. The inland part of Fira, also called Kontochori, Karterados village, 15 minutes on foot or 1 bus stop away from Fira, and Kamari and Perissa, Santorini's 2 main coastal towns. Alright, let's start with Fira. Here are all the budget hotels I recommend. I've also indicated their average price for a double room and those who have a swimming pool. And of course, when I say swimming pool, I mean shared, not a private one. These are all 2 or 3 star hotels, except for Fira Backpackers Place, which is a hostel, so you sleep in dorms with other people. But be careful, the price you see for this one is per person, so it really only makes sense if you're a solo traveler. If you're a couple, I don't think it makes sense, because booking a hotel room would cost you the same. All these places are within walking distance of Santorini's main bus terminal, which will save you a lot of time and money because you're located at the heart of all bus lines. On the con side, these hotels are a bit more expensive than all the other ones you'll see in this video because you're located in the center of the capital, so it's up to you to decide what works best for you. Now, I'm not gonna go into details for every separate hotel you just saw on the screen. Budget hotels all kinda look the same, simple rooms with no particular view. So I'm not gonna waste your time showing you images for every hotel separately. So here you go, this was for Fira. As usual, I'm leaving you down below all the links to book these places. Let's talk about Karterados now. It's very close to Fira, around 15 minutes on foot, and hotels in Karterados are substantially cheaper than Fira. So I'd say if you don't mind walking 15 minutes every time to go to the bus station, then Karterados is a great pick. Of course, instead of walking, you could also take the bus to Fira, but chances are you'll have to wait for longer than 15 minutes, so I would just walk it. There's also one hostel in Karterados called Caveland, but same remark as before, I think it only makes sense if you're a solo traveler, not if you're 2 or more. Now, a quick note before we move on to Perissa and Kamari. If you're researching a hotel on your own, be careful. Some budget hotels are located in the middle of nowhere, like here for instance, with the closest bus stop half an hour away on foot. And I can't tell you how many people have contacted me on Instagram saying that they booked this or that hotel and they can't figure out where the bus stop is, and then I have to tell them that's because there isn't any bus stop in that area. They're gonna have to rent a car or use taxis, and at that point they're in shock because they realize that their budget trip has suddenly become a not so budget trip after all. So all the hotels I'm talking about in this video do have a bus stop in the neighborhood. And of course, if you want to rent a car, that's also good. Fira isn't always the easiest to park, but for Karterados, Kamari and Perissa, parking is super easy. Alright, so let's go to the coastal towns now. Kamari and Perissa. For Kamari, these are the budget hotels I recommend. They're all within walking distance of the beach. You can take a screenshot or pause the video if you want. And now let's go to Perissa. Again, these places are very close to the beach. And this hostel here, Youth Hostel Anna, is the only hostel in Santorini with what I would call proper hostel prices. Other hostels are nearly the price of a hotel room. It's kind of crazy. But this one here in Perissa is much more affordable. It's the only one in Santorini. I'm gonna leave you one more hotel as a little bonus, and this might surprise you, but it's located in Ia. Because yeah, even though Ia is the most expensive town in Santorini, there is one budget place. It's called Pension the Flower. It's a 2-star hotel, and rooms in high season go for around 120 euros a night. Now, of course, you're not in the center of Ia, but you're not that far away. It's a 15-minute walk to the old center, so it's not too bad. But remember that Ia is a very expensive place for everything else, not just accommodation. So restaurants, street food, and shopping will be substantially pricier than anywhere else on the island. If you want to check my other videos on Santorini's best hotels, you can check out this playlist. And if you want some tips on how to easily save money while you're on the island, you can check out this video. And there you go. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one. Bye.